last but not least, I'd like to introduce Mike McBride, who's here with his wife, Ginny. Mike was actually one of the earliest investors. As Kathy Buck mentioned, this process started more than 2 years ago. 2 years ago is when we learned of Freidert's gift, the new house, but it actually started, gosh, I think back in 2013, 2014, and Mike, being a longtime volunteer of Kathy's House and one of our earliest contributors, has been right with us from the very beginning. And I so appreciate his willingness to kind of stick in there with us through all of our moving parts and through all of the twists and turns that this project has taken. And I just really appreciate just how much he and Ginny have given to this house to make it possible to serve guests like Denise, and will make it possible to serve thousands of more in the future. So, Mike McBride.
Thank you, Kathy, for those kind remarks. I would second how important Freidert has been to our life. Ginny, 5 years ago, this past July 22nd, had a kidney transplant at Freidert, and happy to report it's working beautifully. Her nephew donated a kidney. He was 39 years old, and it's working great. The majority of our Well, I've been involved with Kathy's House, as they've said, for about 18 years. Our pastor, Gordon Sorensen, introduced me to Dick Vogel to Kathy's House to start volunteering here, and the rest is history. The majority of our philanthropy each year is to organizations that make a difference in people's lives. And obviously, Kathy's House fits that criteria beautifully. The second philosophy we follow is we feel the best use of one's life is to invest in something that will outlast life. And that was a major decision for us to get involved with Kathy's House, because obviously Kathy's House will be around long after Ginny and I are gone. We made our first major gift in 2016 when the dream of Kathy's House became a reality. And so we were so pleased to be on the ground floor. Today, we're prepared to make another major commitment to make sure that Kathy's House happens. Now, there's a little misprint in your program. Our next major gift has to be the one criteria. It has to be matched by other donors. Where the first gift was outright, this one has to be matched by donors. And we're pleased to announce today that we are going to commit another $100,000 to Kathy's House. And can't wait for that first spadeful of dirt to be turned over. And again, thank everybody that's here today.